Yo, this recent new results on the CV-19 vaccinations. Um, 1/4 of the adults in the USA then already done took the vaccination already.
25% of U.S. adults are now fully vaccinated against COVID-19. That number is expected to grow even higher soon, with 40% of adults and 75% of seniors already receiving one dose. New Mexico, Alaska, South Dakota leading the way, fully vaccinating almost 1/3 of their adult populations. This milestone comes as the U.S. passes the 31 million mark for cases since the start of the pandemic. Meanwhile, the more easily spread UK variant of the coronavirus is now the dominant strain across the United States. The more infectious variant, known as B.1.1.7, was first identified in the UK last fall. That mutation continued to wreak havoc overseas despite the public health restrictions that had mitigated the spread of earlier strains. CDC Director Dr. Rochelle Walensky had this to say at yesterday's COVID-19 response briefing.
The B.1.1.7 variant is now the most common lineage circulating in the United States. Across the country, we are hearing reports of clusters of cases associated with daycare centers and youth sports. Hospitals are seeing more and more younger adults, those in their 30s and 40s, admitted with severe disease. Data suggests this is all happening as we are seeing increasing prevalence of SARS-CoV-2 variants, with 52 jurisdictions now reporting cases of variants of concern.
And COVID-19 cases are increasing significantly in states like Michigan, but the White House says it has no plans to shift its vaccination rollout strategy. Leaders like Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer have called on President Biden to send more vaccine to struggling states, which would be a change from the current policy of dividing vaccines based on population. Here is White House COVID-19 advisor Andy Slavitt.
We have a long way to go today to get the country to a place where each of
Man, y'all heard that? Listen.
our states has reached the number of vaccinations that the population can handle. So by and large today, we are still, not entirely, but by and large, we are still allocating vaccines based upon population until we get to that point.
Meanwhile, authorities in the UK now recommend the AstraZeneca vaccine not be given to adults under the age of 30 due to growing evidence the shot may be linked to rare blood clots. That's the AstraZeneca vaccine. Ongoing investigations through the European Medicines Agency have shown some reports of clots in AstraZeneca recipients, most reported in women under 60, though they are described as very rare. Regulators across the UK and Europe continue to emphasize the benefit in receiving the vaccine far outweighs the risks. British officials recommended the age limit out of an abundance of caution, suggesting people under 30 get an alternative vaccine to the one provided by AstraZeneca. Mika.